Hey, welcome back, my lovely friends. Or if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Cress, a cozy gamer who almost exclusively plays Disney Dreamlight Valley. Today I'll be sharing one of my favorite rooms in Eternity Isle, my flower storage room. If you're anything like me, you've seen dozens of absolutely gorgeous Dreamlight Valley storage rooms on Pinterest and Instagram, but just can't seem to create anything nearly as pretty. Or maybe you've had no trouble at all and your storage room is a work of art, but mine definitely was not. So after lots of trial and error, I finally realized that while other people can create just stunning storage rooms with rows of neat little chests, I just do not possess that talent. So instead, I decided I was going to create a cozy garden room that doesn't actually look like a storage room at all. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy cozy Dreamlight Valley vibes. So without further ado, let's get started. I was waiting on this gorgeous brick wallpaper from Scrooge, so the second I got it, I made this room my first project. I wanted this garden room to be light and airy, and these floor-to-ceiling windows from the Beauty and the Beast collection are just perfect for letting in lots of natural light to make the room feel warm and cozy. Rapunzel's fireplace and hanging chairs also add a little extra touch of coziness. I'm so excited about this fireplace, it's just so gorgeous and whimsical. These new craftable bamboo shelves are also a game changer. It's so nice to be able to add extra dimension to room design by adding plants and books and candles to the wall, in addition to the plants that can go on the floor. Now, I don't usually lay everything out like this as I'm building, since I find that items I've placed on the floor just end up getting in the way, but I tried it for this build and I found that it actually made things go a lot quicker. So I pulled out all the garden items at once, including that absolutely glorious ice harvester's bed. And since I'm still completely obsessed with these vine lamps, those were definitely making it into this room design as well. These alchemist tables were an exciting Scrooge find too. They're worn and rustic and they have those whimsical mushrooms growing on them. Just too cute. I wish we could order or craft more of this plant shelf item from one of Gaston's friendship quests. It's so pretty and it's just perfect for any garden or plant room. I just want more. To block off most of this starry wall, I use the beautiful vine walls. I love that these items look amazing whether you use them indoors or outdoors. But since they don't perfectly connect, I used the bookcases from the Frozen collection to make sure that none of the starry wallpaper was peeking through. As you can tell, I was really struggling with this corner of the room for quite a while. I just couldn't figure out how to get the items in the right configuration to look good. Does that ever happen to you when you're designing a room or even an outdoor build? After a whole bunch of finagling though, eventually it came together. I wanted a crafting table in here for the convenience, but I really ended up liking the idea of using this one from the Tangled collection as the centerpiece for the room. I thought about using the bathtub coffee table from the Wally collection as my centerpiece, but in the end, I just liked the crafting table better. If you make a garden room or a greenhouse or conservatory in your valley, and if you use the Wally tub instead, I'd love to see it. To add some extra bits of greenery, I made liberal use of these leaf rugs. This is another item I use in a lot of my builds. It reminds me of those cute little leaf piles that we could craft in Animal Crossing. Why can't we place certain items on top of this metal grate? It makes absolutely no sense. For an extra whimsical touch, I added the melted candles to the floor in this corner. So when I was wandering around the room, going to turn on the lights, I realized just how bare that corner was, even after all the finagling I did. So I crafted a barrel to fill in the space. I also at some point added the stained glass window from Beauty and the Beast and some wall plants to this corner, but for some reason I didn't record it. Now for the ceiling. Since I wanted to keep it natural and rustic, I used the branches for ceiling lighting and lots of the vines from one of Simba's friendship quests. To make it feel more natural, I rotated them and staggered them, that way it didn't look uniform. Finally, it was time for the featured items, flowers. I wanted the room to feel comfortable and full but not too cluttered, so I only used 4 flowers, but I really liked how it turned out. What do you think? Do you have a neat and orderly flower storage room in your valley, or is this something you think you'd like to try? Let me know in the comments. For some reason, I didn't get footage of the placement of the actual storage, but you'll see that I placed 2 of the large white chests, one for Eternity Isle flowers and one for Dreamlight Valley flowers. The wardrobe from the Tangled collection is also there as a backup storage for extra flowers. Is it just me, or are the Tangled items some of the prettiest ones in the game? If you're still watching, thank you for joining me in this cozy interior space in Eternity Isle. And thank you so much for supporting this brand new channel and helping it grow. I appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss any of my new content. I will be posting more speed builds and walkthroughs in the future. See you soon, friends!